Momo TV. And guess what? Guess what? I'm going to be with yours truly, the House Party Queen. February 21st, 12 to 3. I am looking so forward to it.
Right, Momo, can I hear you?
My mic sounds nice, check one.
I love
My
it.
mic sounds nice, check two.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
DKP! What's up,
Momo
baby?
TV. Momo TV.
House Party Queen Shoe Doctor. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Good afternoon,
Lord. Momo building.
Now we can't hear the House Party Queen.
Right, House Party. Unmute yourself, sweetheart. Unmute yourself. Because you muted yourself, didn't you?
Sorry. I'm so excited I couldn't even just unmute myself there. So, this show is going to descend into all craziness, right? And for all the people listening in and on the chat, this is Momo TV and CKP. Now, for those that do not know Momo TV, I was introduced to her by a friend of mine that said, watch this lady. I pressed click and I was instantly hooked. And I need you guys to understand why I was hooked. Now, not only is this lady big on social media from just filming in her car, but I also think she's a comedian also. So I just want to show you this clip of who this lady is and enjoy her like I have done, and we'll talk to her after. Shuey, run this clip for me.
It's a vicious cycle. Momo got to stop by the Juice Cleanse store and pick up 4 days of Juice Cleanse. I'm going to start Juice Cleansing tomorrow again. Yes, I is. I got the detox one more again. Here's what had happened, okay? Here's what had happened. Yo, you know I weigh myself every Saturday. Well, everything I lost, I put back on. I had fun doing it, too. Everything I lost, I put right back on. Took about a month and a half. Lord. Momo got the Juice Cleanse again, okay? We're going to stop by the Juice Cleanse store. So, I'm going to start my Juice Cleanse tomorrow, right? I'm going to start the Juice Cleanse tomorrow. So, before I start the Juice Cleanse, here's what we're going to do tonight. Soon as we leave Auntie house from getting our hair done, here's what Momo going to have to do, okay? Momo, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm just go ahead and get it out of my system. I'm a Juice Cleanse starting tomorrow, so I'm going to just go ahead and get it out of my system today. I'm going to stop by Popeyes, right? I'm going to get a 3-piece chicken and a biscuit from Popeyes, right? I don't really like Popeyes sides. I don't do they sides, right? So then when I leave Popeyes, I got my route all mapped out. Just so y'all know. I'm going to leave Popeyes with a 3-piece and a biscuit, right? Then I'm going to roll through, pay attention, I'm going to roll through White Castle. I'm going to get an order of fish nibblers and a small onion ring. I'm going to get a small onion ring, right? Then I'm going to leave White Castle. I'm going to roll through Wendy's. I like Wendy's fries. I'm going to roll through Wendy's and get their fries. Alright? So we're going to have Popeye's fried chicken, White Castle onion rings and fish nibblers, and Wendy's french fries. I'm having all that tonight just to get it out my system so I can start my Juice Cleanse with my mind at ease. You understand? I need my mind at ease. That's what's for dinner tonight. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm starting to cleanse tomorrow, but I'm going to kill myself tonight. I don't care what y'all talking about. And I'm going to go ahead and dust off the last of that Ben & Jerry's ice cream because I'm going to be feeling lonely tonight. So I'm stuck on you.
You know what? I could cut 20 videos. I was watching one just yesterday, right? You were playing, is it Big Bad Rob?
Big Bad Wolf.
Isn't it? Who's
No,
mix was it?
Big Rob Jr., DJ Big Rob Jr.
Big Rob Jr. was playing this mix, and then he brought in this James Brown mix, and you got out the car. You got out the car and started dancing, right? And started shuffling some steps. I'm upstairs, right, rolling on the floor watching this last night, thinking, how am I going to get this cut? I couldn't do
That tune was serious. He beat that up.
If I had a copy of that tune, I'd swear I'd play it right now so everyone could just understand. But listen, let me just come right back to the beginning and let me tell everybody about who you are. Now, you are a VJ, and you basically promote music in your car. You drive around, or you stay static in your car, you drive around in your car, playing tunes and racking up over 2,000 comments sometimes, and God knows how many viewers watching you, which I think is absolutely amazing. How did this start? What made you start doing this?
Okay, so I have a girlfriend named Pat Washington. We would go out to nightclubs and she would be on her phone all the time. And I asked her, I said, why are you on your phone and we at the club having a good time? Put the phone down and let's party. And she says to me, I'm live. I said, what you mean you live? She said, people are watching us right now in the club. I said, what do you mean? How do you do that on your phone? She said, I'm on Facebook. What? People can watch us right now live while we doing what we doing? She said, yeah, look. She showed me and I saw the comments and the camera on us. I said, oh my God. So I waited 2 weeks because I really wasn't familiar, with going live and what all of that meant. And I was on my way to a family function. It was Christmas Day. On my way to a family function. And I said, I'm going to try this go live stuff. From my house in New Jersey to my family's place in Queens, it's about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive. So I figured I need something to do. I'm always playing house music in my car. That's why I can't keep up on current R&B tunes, because I'm so busy onto house music all day, every day. So I said, let me go live. I went live for maybe 6 minutes because I'm new. I didn't understand. I didn't know. And I'm playing a Jersey DJ at the time, DJ Chillax. I went live. I probably had, Allison, 4 to 6 people on the live. And that was my family. From that moment that I played that live, and I'm watching people actually say stuff back to me. They're giving me comments and, yeah, I like that track and this and that. Gradually, my time started to increase. So that was one day. So then I started going live on my way to work in the morning. Oh my God, it just set the stage for the rest of my day. So my videos went from 4 minutes, 12 minutes, 20 minutes. Right now, the longest live I've done is 2 hours. So you got to think, I'm in my car for 2 hours playing a DJ's mix, cracking jokes, doing energy in your car for 2 hours. So that's like, I'm just trying to show the progression and the growth over time.
So how was the progression? Was you doing live every day? And do you still do live every day, or do you limit it down now?
I started doing lives when I was going in pre-COVID. Let's discuss pre-COVID. Pre-COVID, yeah. I was going live 5 days a week. I was going live 5 days a week because it was on my way to work. So I normally would do a parking ride. That means I leave my house, go to park my car at the bus station, get out of my car, take the bus 2 hours to Manhattan, and do the same thing on the way back home. So from my house to the parking ride is about 20 minutes. I was going live 5 days a week for 20 minutes, and definitely on Saturdays. I mean, Saturdays, you don't have to watch the clock. You can just be a free spirit. I can really relax, and these jokes just come to me. I got a warped mind, if you haven't noticed by now. So on a Saturday, these jokes, they just come out of space and they just pop in my head, and y'all know they just pop out my mouth. They just pop out my mouth. Okay?
The one that I wanted to record was the one you was talking about, sharing the last 2 mouthfuls of food. You had the last 2 bites, and the person that you avoid come and take the last bit, and you've been asking him all night, do you want it? And don't come to the last 2 bites and ask me if you want a piece. I really wish I had actually had that one on there. But I don't know if you make these up, or if they're things that happen to you, but they sound so real and so funny. People must have told you should have been a comedian, right?
I've been told, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been told that all my life, and that's going back to grade school. So it's funny you should say that. First, I want to finish my last sentence. So as of current day, post-COVID, my schedule is to go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah. Right? Monday, Wednesday, Friday are definite. However, work comes first. You got to prioritize, right? So my work comes first. So if I have to be signed on early, or I have a project that I need to focus on, then I won't go live that day, because I like to eat, as you saw from that video that you just showed. I like to eat, and I like heat, and I like to sleep in the bed. So work comes first, right? So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if I feel it, some Saturday mornings, but that's the schedule I try to stick to: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So now, as far as me, I should have been a comedian. When I was in high school, this was back when Eddie Murphy was hot. He was large, that whole Kings of Comedy thing. You didn't see many females on the scene at the time. And I would have liked to have been a DJ. I think I probably could have did it. But when I found out what struggling DJs make, and compared that to somebody that's got a master's degree working in corporate America and the money I'm bringing in, I said, man, listen, I can't do it, can't do it, can't do it, can't do it. I like a balanced income. I like to know exactly what's coming in and when it's coming in. So many people like CK have an entrepreneurial spirit. I never wanted my own business. I don't mind working for somebody else. And I like to know my check is coming in on this day, and that's what I'm making plans for. That's not my nature. That's not a goal of mine. I never wanted to have my own business. So and also, growing up, I'm the eldest of 5. So I had to help my mom out a lot, with raising my brothers and sisters. So I also didn't have the luxury of, being on the road trying to get famous comedian wise. And comedians put in a lot of work. I mean, they do a lot of sacrifices. So I wasn't prepared to do that. So that's why I never went out for being a comedian. But I just enjoy having fun and just telling jokes on my lives. If it turns into something, that's great. If it doesn't, it seems like it's highly appreciated. I appreciate the viewers, and I look forward to it. So to answer your question, 90% of my jokes, I plan in advance. As they come up in my head, I write them down. I have notebooks full of jokes.
Oh my God, that is
Natural.
natural. Love to hear that. So before I go into anything else, you love house. In fact, let me rephrase that. You absolutely adore house. Is there any other music that you actually listen to, or is it you listen to house all day, every day?
I went 24 hours without listening to any house music. And I'm speaking from my heart. I'm being so sincere. I was so miserable and depressed that day. And I didn't listen to house music because I was busy at work, things going on at home. When I realized the next morning, first thing I do, get out of bed, brush my teeth, take my shower, pop, the phone comes on. The first thing I'm putting on is house music. That day, I didn't listen to house music for that one day. I had to reflect on it and say, I'm miserable. I was literally miserable because I didn't listen to any house music that day. So that's how important house music is to me. Now, to answer your question, do I listen to other music? Come on, I get a little hood sometime. I like a little rap too. I like a little rap, right? I like a little R&B. You know I like R&B. Those tunes get me crazy. So yes, I do listen to other music. I like reggae as well. I like, when you go to the job Christmas party, I like a little pop and rock too, doing the chicken dance and all that. Momo chicken dancing it up with everybody else. All right, come on. When you in Rome, you do as the Romans do. Chicken dance. All right, yes. But house is my first love. I am committed to it. It's just growing and evolving. It has me transitioning into something I never thought I would be. I never thought I would be today, and who knows where I'm going to be at tomorrow.
That's really weird, because I've actually got written down here, did you find house or did house find you?
I think it's both ways. I want the best of both worlds. How did it happen? I went to a club one night in Manhattan, and they were playing Follow Me. They were playing Follow Me, and I looked at the dance floor, and I'm watching people dance in a way I've never seen before. And at that moment, I became a house head. I'm on that floor, and I think I was doing the funky chicken, but everybody else was dancing the house music. You couldn't tell me I wasn't killing it. Meanwhile, everybody stopped and was staring at me. What is it she's doing? Well, I'm going to get this stuff down pat. I'm going to get this stuff yet. So that, and also house dancing it's emotional. It's what you feel. You know, it's like you have really, really good house dancers. And I don't know if that means it speaks to their spirit more, or just that they're more agile, or, you know, they top stomach ain't all over the place like mine, but I digress. That's no here nor there, okay? What I'm saying is I fell into house music and it was an R&B club nonetheless. And they played this house song. And ever since then, it's like when people say, when you first open the Bible and you read it and you hunger for more, you want to turn the pages and keep reading. That's what house music is for me. I hunger for more.
Okay, so, and this is going to talk about your collaboration with CKP, which is why I kept CKP on here. You guys are friends, and your what you do on social media with you being in the car and playing music has obviously turned into something which is much bigger than what you started off with, because now you actually have DJs that send you music and exclusive mixes for you to play out there for the rest of the audience that the rest of us won't actually hear. How did all of that come about, and how do you use that in your live feeds now when DJs give you music? How do you promote that?
Okay, so initially when I started going live, I was paying for mixes. You know how you go to a nightclub, anytime you go to a club in New Jersey, the DJs that are playing, they have their CDs for sale. And 9 times out of 10, it won't be the set they played, because that set is fresh and they just did it. Okay, I learned that. I got home and played. I said, hey, that ain't what he played in the park. Well, I just played it, so I can't give you that one. But I was actually running around collecting CDs from DJs that were playing at festivals throughout New Jersey. So those are the CDs I was featuring in my car. Somewhere along the lines, I can't pinpoint the time, as I'm doing these mixes, I said, you know, I just said it one day, any DJ that want, you know, their mixes played, send it to me. I didn't know that would go anywhere. I was just saying that. So from that day forward, DJ started hitting me on my inbox and sending me mixes. Here. So I'm hopeful that people can see when I play a mix, I feel it. It matches my energy. It moves me. I need the mix to move me. I'm sitting in my car for an hour or more, entertaining by myself. So it has to be authentic, right? And I've grown. I will say this. I have grown over the last year and a half. I've grown exponentially from what I was accustomed to. My music palette is widening in ways I never thought it would, right? So when I get mixes from DJs now, it's almost like Momo won't pay for no music no more. I ain't paying for that. You send me that mix, man. I'm not paying for that. Nah. Send me that mix. You know, send me that mix. So a difference between CKP and myself. CKP is a DJ, right? So CKP gets all these exclusives, and artists send him their mixes, their tracks, not mixes. Send him their tracks, and CKP will blow those tracks up. He'll play them, and now there are artists that no one knew about until CKP played it, right? The difference with Momo is I don't really play individual tracks. I play mixes because I'm not a DJ. If I did what CK did, everybody be on my live. I'd be in the car like, hold up. Let me get to the next one. Wait 1 second. Wait, let me get to the next one. So I don't have the equipment or the skills that a DJ has. So I tell the artists, if you want your track played, you have to hit up the DJs, have them put it in a mix, and I would be happy to, you know, support from that perspective. I don't have the equipment. I'm not a DJ. I'm a video jockey. I'm a video junkie. I'm going to change that. I am a video junkie. So this is where, you know, it's important that I think it's teamwork. It's a collaboration where the artists and the DJs, they team up, right? if enough artists send their mixes to these DJs, and I believe that's primarily what they do, don't quote me, and the DJs take them and they freak them. They take their tracks and they freak it. So now I got a whole mix of different artists' songs from wherever they're from. That's how the artist's music get played for the most part through Momo TV.
And they get a lot of promotions through yourself as well, because you have a huge audience that listens out to these DJ mixes. And, you know, even the one I was on yesterday, I mean, the DJ got so much props from you playing that track. And the DJ was on and he was watching the comments. And I don't think he could believe how many people were loving what you were playing. And the whole mix was excellent. Anyway, I want that whole live video.
I agree. I agree with that. I think... Let me just say this. DJs go live, right? And they have their usual followers that are on there. And then they send a mix to Momo TV. Momo TV plays the mix. You know, not for nothing, but there's a different set of viewers between the DJ playing it themselves, their own mix, and then it's coming to Momo TV. I just took that mix that was more than likely it was fire, and I just added bells, whistles, jokes, and energy to it. So I just kicked it up 19 notches. So it's like it's a different variable from when I play it, from when they stand there and play it themselves. And that's where my entertainment comes in at.
And I don't know where you get these accessories from, but I've got mine on today, my jingle bell. We've got it on. You dance. Momo has these jingle bells on her wrists when she's done, and you can I've even got the movement going on. I've got it going on. And you saw my video I did to you the other day. I'm not joking. I was in my house, it was late, and I went onto your live feed, and I'm sitting there trying to work, right? And I'm like this, and I'm like, no, this is ridiculous. Got up, actually had to do my makeup because I was coming on camera. Put the jingle bangles on, changed my clothes, and came out and did this video to you, my honestly. The other thing I want to ask is, what kind of system have you got in your car? Do you have a mix? Is it just a normal car system?
Allison, get all up out of my business now. Come on, get out of my business now. Now look at here. Now, I done drove through the hood. I saw Fast Eddie on the corner. I said, Fast Eddie, look, I done mean system in my car. Fast Eddie said, come back next week, Mo. I'm going to hook you up. Fast Eddie gave me the system. I drove downtown. I had JoJo put it in the car. You know, come on. You asking too many questions right now. I got the hookup. I got the hookup, all right?
You got the hookup, man. You got music going on in there. You got your lights. You got your backdrop. How can you see out of your back window when you got that backdrop up? Honestly, I'm sitting there going, I'm thinking of safety.
Well, and if you notice, most of the time I'm parked. Most of the time I'm parked when I go live. And I got a crack of a window. I got a crack of space where I can see out the back of the window. But you know what that taught me? And this is serious. What that taught me is that's what your rear view mirrors are for. Your rear view mirrors are also so you can see what's going on behind you. As well as I have a backup camera in my car. So, and to answer your question, I got Bose speakers in my car. So my car came with 9 Bose speakers.
Wow. Okay.
I can't wait to sit in that car and hear that bass.
I'm telling you, I'm coming over there, especially.
When CK comes over and he gets in my car, we're gonna bust open the sunroof. You just stand up out the sunroof. CK, let the air blow in your hair. We're gonna go from there.
What hair? I'm bald. What hair?
Well, listen, guys, I'm getting time checks, and Shui has a hard stop at 4 p.m. So we can't even run over, and we've got literally 7 minutes. That's it. The last thing that I want to say before I sign up with a tune, and I didn't even get to do this with CKP. First of all, I just want you guys to know, and you said this already, you are an educated young lady. You actually have a master's degree and a professional job, apart from the side thing that you do with the car. So kudos to you, by the way. And I wanted to speak about that more, but I can't right now. The other thing I just wanted to say is, how did you and CKP meet? Very, very quickly, because we've got like 5 minutes before I play a tune out.
Okay, real quick. All the credit goes to a young lady named Joy Oliver. Joy Oliver out of Paterson, New Jersey. She's a part of Soulful House Nation. Joy Oliver, you know, when her uncle Dan Shiver told her to watch me one day. From the first time she watched me, I'll say she became a fan. Well, while she was listening to me, over time, she said, Momo, have you ever heard of CKP? And I said, no, I have not. She said, listen, he's a DJ in London. He's just like you. I said, ain't no way in the world. He's just like me. He can't be like Momotv. No, he's not like Momo. So she's like, you got to check him out. You got to look at this CKP. So I said, all right, I'm going to check him out. So when I hung up with her, I said, I wish I would. I ain't going to check this guy out. How this guy going to be just like me? You know, I got a little nervous. I got a little jealous right there. You know, that's when that little envy came out. I said, I wish I ain't checking this guy out. He can't be just like me. Lo and behold, a couple of days later, I see CK on my live. I saw his name. I said, I wonder if that's the guy Joy's talking about. So since I saw CK on my live, I said, okay, he's snooping. I'm going to snoop on his live then. I waited a couple of days. I went to snoop into his live. I go into CKP live. I see, yo, he in there with over 100 people. He's rapping on the microphone. He's playing music. He's calling out names. I said, I got to up my game. Actually, House Party Queen, that's when I bought these bells and those lights. I said, I got to up my game. This guy over there spitting in the mic and, you know, he's got this accent talking in different languages. I was like, yo, ain't no way in the world. Sure enough, she ain't never lied. He got a whole lot of energy going on. So, you know, kudos to Joy for introducing us. And from that day, you know, I think I went on his live that day and we just started sending each other, you know, messengers, and we just strengthened our relationship from there. And actually, hopefully I can say this, CK, we feed off of one another. We check in with one another. We feed off of one another. He makes me better, and hopefully I add some value to what it is he's doing.
100%.
Oh, thank you.
100%.
That's brilliant, man. That's brilliant,
We
man.
have just completely run so out of time. I can't believe I've spoken for 4 hours now. My throat is dry. I need to go and get a drink and everything. Thank you, CK. Thank you, Momotv.
Thank you so much. This was awesome. You can have us back again too to get to those questions you didn't get to.
Here you go.
I'll have you guys back on there, and I know that CKP is going to be with me next month. You're going to be at one of my Zoom parties, aren't you, CK?
Yes, I am, darling.
Zoom parties. Thank you very much, my darling.
No worries.
Momotv, I'm going to try and get you involved somewhere along the way in something that I'm doing. I'm going to come back to you guys. But the last thing that I want to say is that we all share a love of house music. So I've selected a house track to play out for you guys. And also, Momo, this is to you. I know you suffered a loss recently, so my condolences to you. My mother always told me this, and this is coming back to what Tonya Daly Campbell said in terms of having confidence. And she also said, never, ever be afraid. So this is for you. Thank you so much, guests. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
On the virtual couch with House Party Queen. On the virtual couch with House Party
All those on a Mixcloud, have a dance. Go on, have a dance. Have a dance. My Mixcloud crew, have a dance. Go on. House Party Queen on the couch. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
On the virtual couch with House Party Queen.
What a show, guys. What a show. I've been sitting so long, I've got a cramp in my leg this afternoon. Get your radio. Go, mama. Go, mama. Go, mama.
Go, mama. Go. Everybody dancing in the place. Everybody rocking on the bass. Yeah. CK with a little flavor. CK with a lyrical taste. Everybody that dancing in the place, the Malabar, no time to wait. Shoe Doctor, HPQ, Momotv with the CKP bow. You don't know on that virtual couch. As we do it like that, each and every one to the front, to the back, lyrics a lot and come back to the mic one down. Do it like this and we do it like that. We do it for them. I said, listen to on the block. Yo, welcome to the virtual couch. You got now. You got Chewy.
Hey, all those on the VIP chat room, put some fire in the chat room, guys. Put some emojis in the chat room, guys. Come on. HPQ!
You know how we do. Whether you want like the pink or blue, you gotta big up the HPQ. Yes, you don't know how we do. You gotta big up the HPQ. Whether you want black or pink or blue, not respect out to you and you. Yeah, HPQ. keep dancing, Momo. You don't know just how we roll. Roll. No matter the way of the time of the show. Come on, Momo, you know how we roll. Come on, Momo, you know how we roll. Yo, roll. You know how the way of the time of the show. Got the green light to make the pump to go. It's the DJ Momo, letting it blow. Got the mic on the beat. Hey,
Sonic, man.
Got the mic on the beat. Hey, that's the confidence. Got the mic for Sassy. And you're the lyrical team.
Guys, what a show. Put it up for HPQ this afternoon. Come on, put it up for HPQ. She's been working really hard on this show, you know. Oh, when I'm getting in bed last night, I'm getting messages from HPQ at 4 o'clock this morning. I thought, what's going on here? Some booty text is going on. What's going on? Put some fire in the chat room. Come on for HPQ. She's working hard, let me tell you. I thought I was hard working, but oh my god. I thought I was an hard working geezer. But she knocks the stripes off me. And big up to Idris Elba, who was in the chat room as well earlier. Put it up for Idris Elba, who was in the chat earlier.
Big up to Adelaide.
Put it up for Momotv. Put it up for the mayor. C to the K to the P. Come on. Put it up for Adelaide Mackenzie. Black. Tonya Daly Campbell. Come on. And last but not least, my East End brother, HB from Soul to Soul. I've enjoyed myself this afternoon. HP, excellent stuff, darling. Big up to DJ Ron V in the chat. Jackie Antoine, One Shot Mayonnaise Sauce. And incidentally, guys, all our guests on the show have got themselves some One Shot Mayonnaise Sauce. I need you to put your details in our chat room. One Shot Mayonnaise Sauce guy, Mr. Spencer, is giving all our guests this afternoon some One Shot Mayonnaise Sauce, right?
Great stuff.
Make sure you guys hear me properly. Yeah, like I said, all my guests on the show this afternoon got themselves a One Shot Mayonnaise Sauce on behalf of Mr. Spencer from the One Shot. He sponsors all my shows, always looks after me. So thank you to One Shot.
Thank you, One Shot.
Everybody put some fire up in the chat for my dad. My dad is 83 today. My dad is 83 years young today. 83 years young. Hi, sis. Listen, guys, remember you only got one life to live now. One life to live. Live it to the fullest, man. Let me tell you, live it to the fullest. So let's some last words from CK the Mayor. Let's have some last words, Mayor.
I'd just like to say thank you to everyone that's joined us today. And yeah, I'm sure we can do another show and talk about how we actually got into Deptford meeting. That's me and Momo. And probably how we met you as well. And probably how I got to actually properly meet you, Alison, as well.
Momo, have some last words, darling. Momo, have some last words. You got your headphones? Oh, have you muted yourself?
I'm unmuted.
No, you can hear you now.
Okay. I just want to say thank you to Allison. You know, I don't know how you stumbled upon me, but thank you so much for a great opportunity. Thank you, Shoe Doctor, for your platform. CK, you already know I love you. I ain't got to tell you that. I want to say thank you to all the Momo TV viewers that are on here. My girls, Shej, Sugar Plum, Reese, Sweet Cakes, and all the DJs that rock out with Momo TV. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And anybody that want to send a mix, hit me up, Momo TV Henry. Send that fire, y'all.
HPQ.
Oh, I just want to say a big thank you to my guests. You know, you've all got such interesting lives and you are inspirational people, inspirational artists. You've all brought something here to us today. And I hope that everyone has benefited from the experience of me talking to you all today. I love you all. You're all so very, very talented. You're awesome. Thank you.